I've always wondered about what the end objective of this entire movement by the BJP, RSS, and the government is. Where is it actually leading us? I mean, I was talking to an activist today over coffee, and she told me that the end objective is not economic progress, it is not anything else except the establishment of a traditional Hindu Rashtra with the proper hierarchy in place, the caste system, all of that back 2,500 years ago. That is what the mission is. Now, I found that ridiculous, but is there any other end objective? I mean, we hear all the means. What is the end objective of what they're doing?
Look, sir, first of all, the RSS was set up in 1925. This is almost a 100-year-old project, which has finally got access to power, unbridled power. Is the power going to be used to build a Hindu Rashtra? It certainly is being used to fundamentally change the way India is perceived. You know, this idea of India being this diverse, plural society. I think the pluralism is under attack. There is absolutely no doubt in my mind. I do believe there will be a pushback at some stage. Whether it will be serious enough, whether it will be strong enough, I don't know. But the eventual project is to change the way we perceive ourselves as India. I don't think it's anti-economic progress. I mean, Modi wants, as I said, he wants to be recognized 50 years from now as the Prime Minister who built a 5 trillion economy, who actually took India to where no other leader had taken India before, to the strongest state in South Asia. So there's that angle. There is also, and it's couched within nationalism. You know, that we've been a weak country for much too long. We've been a country where Hinduism hasn't got its, its place, its space. So I think it is to create not a Hindu Rashtra, but certainly maybe, I'm a Hindutva Rashtra, where I think Hindutva is very different from a Hindu Rashtra. I think it's really about a political project to make India into a country where those in power will, in a sense, impose their cultural, social, political values on the rest of the country. To homogenize India much more. That's how I see it.
But in fact, there'll be no going back, I think, to the caste system, because to a large extent, the Hindutva project is to, in whatever way, if not socially, but politically, erode the idea of caste, because not so much for social reason, but because they feel it spoils the idea of Hindu unity. So in fact, again, Rajdeep documents how there's been a huge uptick in the Dalit vote and the OBC vote for the BJP, because they're doing huge, massive outreach program to OBCs and Dalits so that there can be Hindu unity. But it's very interesting when you say, of course, the basic stated, I always say I have no quarrel with the BJP in principle, because they are doing what they have stated they will do. It's the absence of resistance that is the huge problem. They've always said they want to create a Hindu Rashtra. And interestingly, underlying that is a great inferiority complex that goes back to the Bengal Renaissance, where they said we were not, strong enough, we should have a Muslim body and a Hindu mind. They wanted a Germanic idea of nationhood, not the Tagorean, Gandhi idea of nationhood. And vegetarianism is a big part of why they feel inferior. So it's quite interesting now when we're moving towards this whole veganism. They should watch Game Changers and realize vegetable eaters are the real strong ones, So we can just stop feeling inferior and wanting to get muscular, because we were always strong being the vegetable eating types,